Previously on TV Sims.
Mother, did you see that?
Mother, oh God, Mother, blood.
The hell is up with this house? There are windows up in the bedrooms that look over the front, but then these windows on the right side are roughly 4 to 6 feet below those. Is there a magical pseudo third story here that's like platform 9 3/4? Meg's refusal to, at the very least, center herself in her casual TV watching posture is driving my feng shui OCD up the wall enough to throw off my sin twig. Did you know that televisions used to have tiny electronic nipples that had to be twisted in order to find the right frequency? That's because they didn't! Why does this TV have nipples?
Mom, Dad, I found cigarettes in Greg's jacket.
It's only fitting that this show starts off with a direct pop culture parody, since that's representative of approximately 95% of the McFarlane repertoire. I mean, imagine believing you could simply make pop culture references and stupid little running jokes and somehow make a living off of it. As if. You'd think the people who boast about good old-fashioned values would replace these bean people stock images with actual photos of their family. Lazy. Everyone has ears parallel to or above their eyes, meaning Lois has large cheek piercings and not ear piercings. This is fine, but why not show her badassery and flaunt those cheek jewels?
But where are those good old-fashioned values on which we used to rely?
This theme song will get stale over the duration of the 42 seasons this show's been on the air, but I do have to give it credit for being so grammatically correct that it doesn't even use a preposition to end a sentence with.
All the things that make us
Effing cry.
For some reason, I thought this freak genius baby sang F and cry. Now that I've watched it with subtitles, I realize he sings laugh and cry. My point is that I thought this would be the kind of show where a baby says effin' in the damn theme song, and that's probably the greatest sin of them all. Man, this show Simpsons is so hard, in the first minute and change, it makes you wonder if Fox had a CW-like checklist for their animated sitcoms.
Can I please get collagen injections?
It's easy to forget that Meg went from being voiced by a mean girl to a bad mom.
You know, most of the world's problems stem from poor self-image.
We made it to the first Holocaust joke in less than 2 minutes. That's a record that may never be beat. It's like Wilt's 100, Cy Young's 759, and Lisa Sparks' 919 all rolled into one.
No toys, Stewie.
No toys, but a screwdriver is okay? I'm starting to wonder about the ship that Lois is running around here.
When you least expect it, your uppance will come.
Fun fact, Your Uppance Will Come is the working title of my yet-to-reach completion Shakespearean porn parody.
He's going to a stag party.
A stag party? The even in the late 90s, that was passé. Only Catholics have been depicted in ballet's first position. Does this have a deeper meaning, or is it a lazy animation choice? Those poor piriformis.
Whoa, is that really the blood of Christ?
Is this really the first time Peter's ever been to church? I guess it is possible, but it's much more possible that this is just an incongruous setup to a cheap punchline.
I got it. That's the guy from Big. Tom Hanks. That's it. Funny guy, Tom Hanks.
I know I'm supposed to believe that all of these people are irritated because of how emotional Philadelphia is, but my guess is it has more to do with now they're forced to think about Big, which is the darkest goddamn movie to ever be a hit. It's an hour and 44 minutes of statutory rape. F***ing Big.
I have AIDS.
We got AIDS jokes, y'all. Why did they have to copy so many previously animated shows with the four-fingered characters here? Is it that hard to do 5? I'm gonna look this up. Searching. Holy shit, the answer's much more complicated than I care to consider, so the sin stands, damn it.
Did I bring the porno, eh?
I have so many questions. Should I A, text, have you ever watched porn with 7 other men to my buddy to gain perspective? B, Google casual group porn screening 101? Or C, accept that in this cartoon world, this is a totally acceptable weeknight with drinking buddies?
What is this? Oh, man, my kid must have taped over this for history class.
I know this is in the service of a joke, but is Peter seriously saying Meg or Chris, both of whom are adolescents with raging hormones, took Casablanca out of the cover, taped over the little holes on top, and recorded a history program in the middle of the f***ing tape? Synchronized slurping.
It's your job to watch for any toys that could be hazardous to children.
This is seriously Peter's job at the beginning of this show. How the does he afford that big-ass house and provide for 3 kids? Even using cartoon logic. At least George Jetson had an actual important job to be able to afford that space apartment.
And now back to Action News 5. Our top story tonight.
If we're returning to Action News 5, why are they just starting the top story? Well, there's the traffic problem right there. Nobody's driving. Wait, is this that Jesus take the wheel thing I've been hearing about?
What the deuce are you staring at? It's tuna fish.
That's either green tuna fish or there's lettuce on his tuna fish sandwich. Either way, that's some sinful f***ing tuna.
You might want to just tell Lois the truth.
What, that I can't provide for my family?
Yeah, these goddamn food stamps don't buy diapers. And it's no movie, there's no Mekhi Phifer. This is my life. Open cabinet doors in a dark room are an instant sin for me. Anyone who can't close a f***ing cabinet door can eat a knob.
Tell him to keep lying. He's in too deep.
Hey, where's the other guy?
Sinception, literally. The newspaper changes titles from Daily Informant to Daily Times, and I'm just saying the show has severely underplayed this futuristic news technology.
I didn't have gas for the first time until I was 30.
Wait, how the f old is Peter if this is his hippie ass at 30 years old? Also, 30 years of gas buildup, and this is all we get? That beanbag should have been shot out of the window in a poof of cracked pleather and styrofoam snow.
We're officially on welfare. Come on, kids, help me scatter car parts on the front lawn.
That's welfarist.
Mr. President, why do you think the American public has continued to support you throughout these impeachment proceedings?
Oh, probably because you're so fat.
Me and my oval orifice.
When did you guys get a pool?
Oh, it's a moat.
This is the 4th or 5th, I've honestly lost count, different extravagant expenditure joke they've done in a row. The show doesn't have a story as much as it has a series of mind-numbingly inane thought experiments that are masquerading as some sort of shock humor. The fact that the brain responsible for this crap somehow went on to make the Orville should be an inspiration to us all.
I feel like I don't even know you anymore.
Cliche. Yes, in the Super Bowl announcer's booth, they have a single hanging frame picture of a football helmet, just in case anyone forgets the sport they're commentating on.
Madden to Fox Security. Take them down.
One gun at Fox.
Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
I think the Gump quote you were looking for was stupid is as stupid does. You're welcome. These clear buttons are a reminder that the button consistency in this show is unhinged, and I've had enough. This show goes from clear buttons to no buttons to solid buttons. Then she has lighter buttons and one at the top. But now they are clear buttons and none at the top. Then solid buttons. Then buttons back up. He has buttons. Now he has no buttons. Are they clear buttons? Or dark buttons? Or clear buttons? Or dark buttons? Or clear buttons? Or dark buttons? Or clear buttons? Damn it, Fox, if there's one priority in good comedy, it's button consistency. And we will not stand for your shoddy craftsmanship any longer.
No, not the buttons! Not my gumdrop buttons!
Hubba, hubba, hubba. Money, money, money. Who do you trust?
What are we gonna do tomorrow night?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
I have AIDS.
Everyone has AIDS!
Anybody order fried sauerkraut? Gee, man, I thought you people were supposed to be jolly.
What do you mean, you people?